my people. Let's ride. This is word from my fans. This is word from my fans. Yeah, this is word from my fans. Let's go. We'll never do it, not hood. That was word from my haters. Wonder who switched up, I'm still here. 6 years later, been blessed with the skills to reach others through a song. An artist would have been to make sure hip-hop lives on. So I remain focused, humble yet outspoken. Game needs a leader like me. I'm hard working, it's a must. I see change, got this visionary complex. Trust all through is smart, more serious than a bomb threat. It was the real deal, gotta love me, cause I'm ambitious. No separation, give them reasons to come stand with us. Used to move in caution, now they scream, lose your awesome, took it positive. And my soldiers never lost, I'm standing firm on the belief. We unite, we achieve. Inspiration is my motto, down talks a pet peeve. Motivated by my people, relentless my pursuit. These are words from my fans, so I'm paying them tribute. They say I got a nice voice and get the crowd. When they come and turn it up, I be shutting it down. I would love to have the money, but I'm fessing up now. It wouldn't mean a thing to me if my fans wasn't proud. They say I got a nice voice, engage with the crowd. When they come and turn it up, I be shutting it down. I would love to have the money, but I'm fessing up now. It wouldn't mean a thing to me if my fans wasn't proud. If I said I was the man, not be self-proclamation. Just a word from my fans, I feel some vindication. Grateful for liberation, I can be myself. Come off strong at times, a little raw with context. You got false fans, cause the music ain't authentic. Reborn, I serve the masses, Mr. Abel's committed, determined to bring that real back. You could say I'm driven, unstoppable, on a mission, relevant since the beginning. When I told them I made music, I was loving the feedback, looking for the next release, like where it at, I need that. Push me, the greatness keys to the game, my name on when I'm rolling, see Mabel rolling in too. Let's shake on it, genuine with my approach to you dudes, no fake on it, irreplaceable, type to throw the whole gig and pay for it, wait till you need, keep you up on your feet, prolific on these beats, from the heart of a G. They say I got a nice voice, engage with the crowd, when they come and turn it up, I be shutting it down. I would love to have the money, but I'm fessing up now. It wouldn't mean a thing to me if my fans wasn't proud. They say I got a nice voice, engage with the crowd, when they come and turn it up, I be shutting it down. I would love to have the money, but I'm fessing up now. It wouldn't mean a thing to me if my fans wasn't proud. For my people. Let's ride. This is what for my people. Let's ride. This is word from my fans. This is word from my fans. Yeah, this is word from my fans. Let's go. We'll never do it, not hood. That was word from my haters. Wonder who switched up, I'm still here. 6 years.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of Comics on Life. This is a live show. We're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Apple TV, Fire TV, and Roku. So for those that are on Facebook and on YouTube, If you have any comments, just put it in your comments. Or if you have a question, just put in your question and we'll answer your question to the best of our ability. All the comments, let's meet them. How you doing? Can y'all introduce yourself and tell me what city and state you're from? We're going to start with Tomont. Tony Mont.
Yes, I'm Tony Mont. Started off in Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm going on my second month hitting the open mic. I think I'm doing pretty good. I got a pretty good following at this point.
All right,
I love it.
Let's go to Bruce.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Bruce Lipsky, born in New York City. Currently, I live in Long Island, New York. So really excited to be here.
All right, great. And we're going to go with Izzy.
How y'all doing? I'm Izzy Real out of Atlanta, Georgia, down in the dirty South out here. Hoping to make y'all laugh today. Nice to meet everybody.
Oh, Atlanta, Georgia. I was just 3 weeks ago, I was in Kennesaw.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Marcy.
From Chicago, Illinois. Been doing stand-up for a good 11 years. It's been some good times, and I'm looking for even more.
Great. Now we're going to go Helena.
Helene Witt, and I'm from New York. I've been doing comedy a long time. Great to be here.
All right, sorry I said the name wrong.
Oh, that's okay, Stefan. I bet everyone calls you the wrong name.
Yes, and a lot of them ain't good names.
Cool.
All right, I got some questions here, and we just gonna go through these questions and just have fun for this hour. Remember, this is a live show for those that are watching on Facebook and on YouTube. If you have any questions or comments, just put it in the comments. We will address them. Okay, this first one comes from Shar here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And her question is, have you ever been in a relationship with two people at the same time? We're going to start with Helen.
Me, Helene. I have to say no, but I'm a fanatic Beatles fan. So whenever I have a boyfriend or a husband, I got a Beatle room in my house. I'm a Beatles fanatic. So John Lennon's always there in my heart for 50 years. So it sounds crazy, but that's the only one I could think of.
All right. Now, say your name again.
Sorry?
Say your name again.
Helene, like Elaine with an H. Helene, like it sound if you sounded it out.
I don't know why we did that because I'm going to mess it up again anyway.
That's fine. I have a club with my name. It's called the Miscellaneous Club.
All right, Helene. All right, Marcy, have you ever been in a relationship with two people at the same time?
Ben and Jerry.
Oh, ice cream.
That's it. They're the only two that want to be bothered with me. And I'm in charge.
Oh, so y'all have kids together, rum and raisin?
Yes.
But it's been a rocky road, though, right?
Yes, I love Rocky. That's my favorite child.
I can't think of no more. None of Ben and Jerry's flavor. Oh, Garcia Cherry.
That's the Hispanic child.
Izzy.
Well, I haven't been in a relationship with more than one woman, but I have tried to date more than one woman at the same time. They both turned me down eventually. But one time when the new Avengers movie came out, I took one girl to the movies one day and one girl to the exact same movie the next day. And I was broke as a joke after that. And I was also heartbroken because I didn't get either one of the girls. So that's the last time I tried to do that.
But my question is, why you go see the same movie?
Well, I saw it because the other girl hadn't seen it yet. It was like the hottest movie, The Avengers. It was the hottest movie in town at the time.
Were you watching the movie, though?
I didn't see it. So when Thanos beat everybody, I had to act surprised. Like, oh, Lord, I didn't know that was going to happen.
What you should have did was took them both at the same time, had one sit down there and one up top and tell them to meet you. And then you just go on the floor saying, I got to go to the bathroom. I can get some popcorn. And you could have killed two birds with one stone.
Right. Had one in theater 4, one in theater 6. Yeah. Yeah, they might have worked out. I don't know. Didn't get either girl though. Didn't get either girl. That was $20 a ticket.
$20 a ticket.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Man, you should have just bought the bootleg tape.
And had them over
Disney Plus. Now it would be
separately.
a lot simpler on Disney Plus. Now we can watch all the Avenger movies with a subscription.
All right, Bruce.
Oh, yes, sir. Just to let you know, I'm very happily married for 30 years. So what I'm going to say right now, hopefully my wife is not listening to this, but prior to getting married, I had what I called the big weekend. And the big weekend basically is 3 different ladies. And the first name of the first woman began with a B, the second one was an I, and the third one was a G. So that's why I call it the big weekend. And honey, if you're listening upstairs, that was the best.
Now you can say it's in the past, but you know she's thinking last weekend. Oh, I hope
Someone's sleeping on the couch tonight.
As I say, there's no surgical cure for the angry wife.
All right, Tony Mott.
Most definitely. I've been in relationships with more than one man. I say 2 or 3. Men do it all the time. I think like a man, but I am a lady. But I move like a man. I've got game when it comes to relationships. I always win. I never get caught. But I'm always catching them. So yes, I definitely have. More than one.
I'm going to tell you, honestly, I did not see that answer coming out your mouth. I did not see that coming.
Baby, I'm 65 years old. I've been living life, and while I'm living it, I'm learning.
It's on the bed already.
Yeah.
I have a doctorate in males. Okay? Ain't too much. I'm a month ahead of your thinking.
Right.
But I love you guys, though. You know, can't do without you. But I'm running the game.
I'm 65 also, Tony. We never dated, did we? We never dated, did we?
Say that again.
I said I'm 65 also.
Come back with that.
We never dated, did we?
We got a date. Is that what you
No,
just said to me?
we never dated. We never dated, did we? Because I'm 65 years old also.
Oh, baby, you know you step into the wrong place. You are beyond Tony Mott, sweet. How many checks you got coming through the crib? And you married too? How many checks you got coming through that crib? You're not gonna tell me?
How many kids do I have? I have 1.
Okay. You just got 1 check. Oh, baby.
Okay, here we
Tell
go.
your old lady go get an extra job because I need one of them checks.
All right, Tony, here we go. We got to get through these questions.
All right, baby. Next question.
All right. No, well, let me do my answer.
Okay, baby. What's your answer?
I'm actually currently in a relationship with 3 right now. Me, myself, and I. And that's all I really need. That's my answer.
Okay.
Okay,
That's all you can handle.
This one comes from Felicia from Santa Monica, California. Are you afraid of clowns? And if so, why? We're going to start with you, Tony Mott.
I never understood why people are so scared of them. They're not real. It's makeup. It's really a human being under all that makeup. You know, I never understood that about people. So that means they're really scared of themselves.
I feel you on that one. I don't know why people are scared of clowns, but let's go through the panel because somebody might be. Bruce.
No, I'm not scared of clowns. I deal with a lot of clowns every day, but as far as scared of them, no. Like Tony said, it's makeup and whatever else is there. Big, funny-looking shoes and trying to get 87 clowns into a small car. It's all.
Yeah.
Okay, Izzy.
I'm not scared of clowns in like real life, but I don't like clowns in movies. That's they look scarier in movies, because it was eating kids. So I was like, that's it. Like when he ate the baby, when he ate the little boy, I was like, that's a little bit too much.
Well, that's killer clowns. I guess that's why people have a fear of like the movie It, Killer Clown, and what's the serial killer that dressed up as a clown?
Joker? Oh,
Jason.
No, that's John Wayne Gacy.
John Wayne Gacy.
He painted a lot of clowns too.
Huh?
That was his thing. He would paint clowns, and they sold for like thousands and thousands of dollars. Just painted clowns.
Wow. What, Marcy, are you afraid of clowns?
No, I'm not. But midgets, yes, and people in costumes. Yes, get away from me, please. I don't. When my kids were little, we used to go like to Great America and them little people in them suits because I know it's midgets in there because I read it a long time ago. And in Disney World, they have midgets in those costumes. And I don't play that. Nope, I'm not taking no picture with you. I'm not doing none of that. Nope, midgets.
Elaine.
Yes.
I knew a midget.
Right. You know what? The only thing scary to me about a clown is when they shoot them out of a cannon, and it looks like the clown is really who's getting shot out of a cannon. But then it's then you see him in the audience.
Oh, okay.
I would think that's the best part, shooting them out of cannon.
You have to go to the circus, you'll see it.
Okay,
That's
so
doing the midgets.
question is from Rose from Detroit, Michigan. Have you ever broke up with someone for a dumb reason, or someone broke up with you for a dumb reason? We're gonna start with Marcy.
Okay, so I was gonna date this guy. It was cool. So I saw his house. It was so dirty. And then like in his room, he had like a bottle. I will never forget. It was some sweet and sour sauce packets out and some hot sauce. And then he had like a little crate with liquor in it or something. And I don't think that people who live places should have stuff like that in their bedroom. I was like, I'm out. I'm done.
Wait. So you broke up with him because he ate food in his bedroom?
No, it wasn't. It was just his house was just dirty. And then when I was pulling up, he was cleaning. He was like, "Oh, I'm just doing a little cleaning." I went up in there, man. It looked like Fred Sanford's crib. I was like, "No." But he had hot sauce. I remember in my mind the hot sauce on the dresser and the sweet and sour packets and a couple of raw sugar packets from Starbucks.
Okay, let me ask you this: before you seen his house, did you like him?
Yep, I did.
Why you didn't help him clean the house?
Huh? Then his closet, he had clothes piled up in all these big piles and stuff. I was like, no, I'm good. And to this day, I still will not tell him why. And he asked me, and it's been like 4 years ago. I'm like, I don't say anything. I just say,
well, maybe his house is clean now. Maybe he hired Mary maids.
I hope he's not watching the show.
I know.
Like that's why.
He like Marcy.
I would have cleaned up, girl. I would have cleaned up the
I
house
just
for
want
you.
to know, like, what
Now, when you came to the door,
happened? I was like, I don't know.
all right, you freezing up a little bit. Yeah, try to get closer to your router if you can. Gladys gonna put some. All right, Izzy.
I got broken up with because I didn't know really where to go on the train. Me and this girl used to ride the train together, and I didn't know where to go because I was used to ride the train like that. She wanted to get to like the airport, and I didn't know how to read the sign. And she's like, "You're not dependable. Y'all can't put us something happened. What if we lost? We got lost and everything. Then we was in the hood. She was all bougie. She didn't want to be in the hood with me, and she was like, "You're just not dependable." And that's why she broke up with me.
I understand it. Y'all catching a train with like an Amtrak, or this is public transportation train?
Yeah, public transportation. Like around the city in Atlanta, we got like a MARTA. We call it MARTA, where we got a public transportation like train back and forth. We was going to an event downtown. It's crazy parking downtown. You can't really pay for parking. It's expensive. So a lot of people take the train. And I was trying to get back home, and I didn't really know where she lived. She lived in a nice part of town that I didn't really go to like that. And we got on the wrong train and ended up in the hood. And she didn't like that I had her in the hood and stuff. She thought I was gonna get her kid robbed or something. And She was like, "Yeah, you're not
Train to
dependable."
get on? She didn't know what train to get on?
Nah, because she didn't ride a train like that either. But I was being like, "I got you, girl," whatever, But she was,
Yeah, I think you was better off. I think you better off without her.
yeah.
Six woman. She's too good for you. Don't worry about it.
This must have been before Uber.
Yeah, it was before we. Yeah, it was before Uber. It was a high school.
All right, Bruce. I forgot the question.
Okay. I once got set up by a friend of mine on a blind date, and we went out. I went out with this woman, and she came back the next day and told my friend that she had a fantastic time. Really wanted to see me again, and so I was happy about that. So I actually had another date with her, and at the end of the second date, she told me that she had gotten back with her old boyfriend. So, but 3 weeks later, she called me up and said, "I broke up with my boyfriend again. Can we go out?" And
She was honest. She was an honest woman. I like that.
Right, yeah. And she's a lonely woman after that. Yeah. So
Did you go?
No,
out with her?
no way.
Why you couldn't be a side piece, Bruce? Come on, man.
All right.
I dated a vet.
This is amazing.
Oh, I missed
This
her.
is really amazing.
Those crazy people out there, Hey,
I bet.
you got the goods, and she didn't realize what she's missing,
Uh-oh.
I
Yeah.
can tell.
Oh,
Look
Lord.
like you look good back in
No
the
brag,
day.
just fact.
Tony Mott. Have you ever broken
Well,
with
the thing about breaking up, you have to tell them, and I wasn't in the mood to tell what I picked. So if I pick it, I can walk away from it. I don't have to tell them nothing. You just check me out when he see me with something else.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I never been told I'm quitting. You're not my girlfriend anymore. I don't think so. No, but I never say you're not mine anymore. I just walk away and roll on.
Okay.
They figured out on their own that I don't have no contact anymore.
Ghosting at its finest.
Helene.
Yes.
Helene.
I thought of someone because of what Marcy was talking about. This guy had like all this clutter. I mean, I have a little clutter. He had his closets filled, and he said his family already took out 80 garbage bags. 80. And it was filled already with all this. He did a lot of crazy things. One thing he did was, it was a blind date, so I don't know why he found it necessary to show me that he had like all these girls he's talking to on the sites. I said, why would you show me that? And then he wrote, he loves hiking. Meanwhile, he lived in Brooklyn and he went up one flight on the elevator. What do you mean you love hiking when you have to go up one flight on the elevator, you liar? And that's just some of what he did. Instead of having kitty litter with his cat, he had shredded newspaper, and then he did some perverse things that I won't even say in front of my friend Bruce. I'll be embarrassed. But it had to do with porn. I'll tell you what it was. He put on this porn movie and he made believe it was a suspense thriller. Like, I wonder what's going to happen now. He probably watches it every day. I wonder what'll happen now. It was the craziest thing to say that in a porn movie like you didn't watch it.
You at this point? Is he stalking you at this point?
No, we were sitting down. He said, I'm going to put a movie on. And he puts on this. He goes, I wonder what's going to happen next. Yeah, like you don't know. Like you don't watch this every day. And then he wouldn't let me out. He locked the door. And
I would have been your baby girl, all that.
Well, it's a good thing.
He wouldn't let you leave.
He was.
Oh,
he locked the door.
Did he put on a clown uniform?
Wow. And you don't think he was stalking you?
Was he a
He
midget?
definitely was stalking you, sweet.
He said he loves long romantic horse and buggy rides. I said, you live in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. What horse and buggy rides?
We got a comment. He said, "Oh, the suspense." That was my table.
Yeah.
He was waiting for the climax.
He's still waiting.
All right. This one. broke up with this woman because she would not make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Wow.
But all right, in my defense, all right,
You should have starved to death.
let me. She still lived with her parents, and I went over there.
How old was she? 12?
Huh?
How old was she?
No, she was old, but with her parents, right?
Eating peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
She told me she was there because they had medical problems and she was helping them out. But that's what she told me, that she's helping them, you know, around the house. But I had fell asleep and her mom came downstairs and went off and put her out. So I said, okay, you can come stay with me. No problem. You ain't got to pay no rent or nothing. So we sitting there on the couch and I'm watching TV and she said she's going in the kitchen and make something to eat. While she in the kitchen, I said, can you make me a peanut butter jelly sandwich? She come out with her food. And I said, well, where's my peanut butter jelly sandwich? She said, I'm not your slave. I ain't going to be cooking for you. I said, oh, you got to go.
That's why your mama done put you out.
Yeah, that's why I love putting out. Ain't no more peanut butter and jelly. My Lord. Peanut butter and jelly, babe, boy. How
we got a question. Who's your favorite comedian?
Okay, what was this one?
We're going to start with Bruce on this one. Who's your favorite comedian and why? This is from Mr. Abel Scott.
I've always been a big fan of Rodney Dangerfield. Obviously, he's passed away a long time ago. I just loved his quick humor, his one-liners, his timing. He's very self-effacing. In other words, he's self-deprecating, but at the same time, he comes off as the poor schmuck. But but I just like his demeanor and everything. I think he brings reality to comedy, and again, I like the quick one-liners, and that's what I like. I also like a few others like Stephen Wright and Mitch Hedberg. They tend to be the same type of comedy. Yeah.
All right, Izzy.
Ooh, my favorite comedian, has always been like Cat Williams. I know it's kind of like I know I'm young, so it's like I know, but that's something I grew up watching a lot, and that's kind of who I patterned a lot of my stand-up style afterward. Was Cat Williams. So yeah, that's my favorite comedian.
Okay, Miss Marcy.
Mike Epps.
Mike
Epps is hilarious. I love the way that he acts. More like his acting, more so than his stand-up. I just think he is hilarious. So,
Elena.
Yeah, I like Wanda Sykes. I went to see her. I didn't realize it was going to be the Netflix special that I was lucky enough to watch her film in Manhattan. And she was funny. She kept me laughing the whole hour and a half. Every joke with an act out. Every joke act out.
Okay, Tony Mott.
Mom's Mabley. I'm 65. Whoa. I've jumped out here. So definitely Mom's Mabley, because a friend of mine called me Mom's Mabley, but I'm 65 and I just jumped in the last 2 months. So I got plenty of ladies that I've been knowing since I was 5 years old right here with me with this. So definitely Mom's Mabley, man. Taking me to the hoop.
I have one of her albums.
Yeah, she's bad girl, baby. Can't nobody touch that, but I'm going to roll over with this comedy. 1,000.
My favorite comedian is really two. First of all, is Richard Pryor. That's my favorite comedian. And the comedian now that I love to watch is Jeff Dunham. I love Jeff Dunham. Ahmed, that's my man.
Yeah.
I love Jeff Dunham. All right, we're gonna go on now. We only on question number 4. We got 12 to go. So we're gonna kind of keep our answers short. I want to get through all of them, okay? All right. So this is from Candy from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. All right. Would you rather be Mark Zuckerberg rich or Michael Jackson famous? We're gonna start with Izzy.
Well, Michael Jackson famous got a lot of different things. They just made a documentary about Michael Jackson that ain't too great. So I don't, that's his famous come with some dark stuff. So I just take the money and Mark Zuckerberg rich. I would hate to tell people my name is Zuckerberg because I just feel like the people gonna laugh. Like the name is Mark Zuckerberg. People gonna mess it up. Zuckerberg. It's Zuckerberg. That's my name, Mark Zuckerberg.
It sounds like some type of vegetable.
Yeah, like it's hard to tell people. Like who named your family Zuckerberg?
All right, Bruce.
All I can say is show me the money.
All right, so he gonna be Mark Zuckerberg rich.
Right.
I mean, mine.
Well, I wasn't gonna say Michael Jackson because I was trying to figure out who that white dude is y'all talking about, and I'm not really interested in that one. But Michael Jackson when he was still black, you gotta have self-love to be black, But I'll go with Michael Jackson before he went white boy.
Okay. Well, that's when he had the most money, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's still all right. You gotta love yourself, baby, to be black. He wasn't black at the end. He was a white boy. Come on now.
Yeah.
He was a white boy.
Helena.
You can be rich, but come on, rich don't mean nothing if you don't love yourself, sweet. I would never, ever. I'm a light-skinned woman.
All right, Tony.
But we gotta have that black skin stay with it.
Okay, well, since you asked me, Izzy, you think you wouldn't have the name Zuckerberg, which I would, but I wouldn't have the name Jackson, okay? I'm more of a Zuckerberg kind of girl. I mean my name. But as far as... But I want to say, Tony, you're from Indiana, and I know Michael's from Indiana, so you must feel sadder when he died than I did, and I was very sad. But it's a good question. Who would I rather be? In a way, Michael Jackson, because he danced so well, and I love the Jackson 5.
No, it's not who you want to be. Do you want to be rich
as white at the end.
Mark Zuckerberg? Hold on, Tony. Do you want to be rich as Mark Zuckerberg, or do you want to be as famous as Michael Jackson?
I see what you're saying.
I take the money every day, baby. I gotta take the money every day.
Okay, Tony. Okay. So, which one would you be? Famous?
That's a good question. I'm going to say Michael Jackson because I just loved him and he's so talented. I know he's not here anymore.
All right, Marcy.
Michael Jackson because he's a legend. You know, when everybody else is dead and gone, he's still making money.
Yeah, I think I would rather be famous than rich.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is from Tony from San Diego, California. Do you think people think you're unapproachable? We're going to start with Bruce.
Oh, it's actually the opposite. I'm like, I feel a lot of times I'm the guy that people always seem to come to and feel very comfortable with. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Tony, Mike.
Well, they always said I'm kind of hard and a little bit non-approachable, but I'm a people person. I really am. My daughter said, don't run them away, Mom. Don't run them away. Well, if they're running, they ain't supposed to be here. But I think I'm a person that likes people.
All right, Izzy.
I wish I was unapproachable because, I work at the airport. Everybody keep walking up to me asking me for directions and help. It's like all these other people that work here. You got all these other people. Ask somebody else. They always ask me. I wish I was unapproachable, man.
What
but I'm approachable.
What you work at?
I work at Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, Atlanta, world's busiest airport.
Yeah, do you coming through security?
You said nah. I just I work. I just like direct people and help people get to where they're going and stuff like that.
Oh, because you look like the guy that when I was going through security, I was thinking right now when you said airport, I said, wait, that might have been him.
I look like the security guy.
They took
that's fun.
Cream. I need my shaving cream back.
No, you're not getting that back. You're not getting you ain't getting no perfume, shaving cream back. You don't bring that's contraband. That is contraband.
And plus, they take it home at night.
But
Being
wait.
crazy.
And they let me keep my lighter. I could have set the plane on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Shaved the plane.
I don't make the rules. We don't make the rules. We follow them. That's why can't bring no contraband on the plane.
All right, Marcy.
But y'all take it home with you, don't you? You guys keep that stuff, don't you? You don't throw it away.
I don't take nothing home, but I know people do take it home. Hey,
They
you
probably
lose it.
That's
You,
the
what you
question
gonna do?
I asked
Like
you.
you
I
gonna come
said,
back and get it? What
they
you
took
gonna-
all my stuff from me, brand new. Wouldn't let me even put it in a locker to come back and get it.
Oh man.
Marcy, do you think
Yeah.
people think you're unapproachable?
Not at all. I think strangers talk to me. I just think they just think I'm an idiot that would just listen to them. Just somebody to just kind of throw stuff off on. So yeah, I'm not at all. I'm very approachable.
Helene.
I'm very approachable. In fact, Stefan, I had the Braxton brothers in my class. I was a teacher in New York City in a very tough school. All the Braxtons were naughty little boys, and I was very approachable as a teacher. So I'm kind of saying two things. I hope you're not related to any of those Braxtons that I had to teach.
It was me. That was me. I knew you looked like my teacher.
Each one was naughtier than the next. I had them all.
All right. I think I'm approachable. But I have people say like they be at one of my shows or one of my plays or something, or see me on a movie set, and I can see them whispering. I walk up to them and I say, well, why you ain't just come up and talk to me? They was like, we didn't know whether or not we can come up to you. And I'm like, yes, come up, take a picture. I don't care.
Stefan, you do look unapproachable though.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Anytime
does.
intervention-
Look like he'll cut your throat in the middle of the night, buddy.
When I saw you, we was at Riddles. You look like don't nobody talk to me. You did look like don't talk to me.
Well,
Uh-oh.
I'm just saying.
well, I just be
Maybe it was the hat. It was the hat you had on. It was the hat.
maybe. But
Yeah.
I have people in the supermarket come up to me and I'll be like, come on, take a picture. Wow. I can't change my look, so hey, the heck with them.
No, you definitely
All right.
can't do that, baby.
Let's do it. What got y'all into comedy? Okay, we'll take this question. Remember, we're gonna have to start keeping them short because we only got a little bit of time left, and we still got a couple more questions to go through.
Okay.
So what got y'all into comedy? We're gonna start with Helene.
Okay, so I was in San Francisco in 1978 walking down the street, and this guy in a leisure suit, polyester leisure suit, said, comedy, 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 come in the comedy club. And he put me on the stage and he said, look around, and the rest is history, 1978.
All right, Marcy.
One of my friends dared me. Well, as a kid, I was always put on stage to read speeches and stuff. But somebody dared me in 2002 to enter a comedy contest. I'd never been on the stage in that capacity, took first place.
Oh, Izzy.
When I was in middle school, I wanted to do my school talent show, but I didn't want to do like a rapper song like everybody else was doing. So I was like, let me try some stand-up comedy. And I auditioned and I did terrible. Got booed off stage by the kids and classmates and judges. But I thought I shouldn't give up there. I should, try until I succeed. And, yeah.
Wow. Bruce.
Well, I always loved comedy in general, but the real reason I got into stand-up is because I actually was in a very serious car accident many years ago, bad spinal injury, and I vowed if I can stand up, I'm going to do stand-up. And
Wow, that's
yeah,
good.
yeah. And so,
Tony Mott.
sorry,
Tony Mott.
I'm sorry.
Well, 2020, I lost my mom. She was 96, and I lived across the street from her for 30 years. So I wanted a new life. I've been talking trash my whole life, making my friends laugh at me. And one fella said, Tony Mott, you don't need to write no jokes. Just take the mic and start talking. So it was a jump thing for a new life.
Okay. And Bruce, I didn't mean to cut you off. What
That's
else?
all right. Time is of the essence. That's okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right. This is from Craig in, I don't know, San Jose, I guess, Texas. Well, he said, your uncle has $5 million with you today, and he dies tomorrow. Will you tell his wife? Tony Mott.
You're popping in and out on that question. I didn't get it all.
All right. Your uncle has $5 million with you today, and then he dies tomorrow. Will you tell his wife about the money?
Who you asking first?
You, Tony Mott.
Me? Okay, well, it's all according to whether I liked her or not and how she treated my uncle. You know, but I'm a very loving and giving person. I'm a very honest person. I wouldn't lie about it. But she had to be right with me in order for her to.
Okay. Bruce.
Similar to Tony, I mean, I like to sleep at night. So, I mean, I know it's $5 million, but still, I like to do the right thing. I figure that if I do the right thing, eventually maybe the right thing will happen to me. So, karma, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Well,
that's how I roll. How's that?
$5 million, I'm going to be up anyway thinking how I'm going to spend it, so I don't need to sleep nobody nothing. Yeah. I'll keep my money. Izzy.
Hey, man, I'm going to be real, man. I wouldn't say nothing. You know, he hit it with me, not her, but I'm going to make sure he got the best casket. I mean, it's going to be chrome with 22s on the limousine, and it's going to be just all the bells of whistles. She ain't going to know what. She going to be like, where y'all getting this money from? Hey, this we going to do it for, you know.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It was a reason he hit it with you and not with her.
Yeah.
I can amend my answer and say, I give him $2.5 million. He only get his $2.5 million. He only left $2.5 million with me.
I'll be like, he only left me $2.
Yeah, but he's dead. He ain't gonna know if you tell or not.
Hey, he getting bad with a Rolex watch. He getting bad with a Rolex on. That's all I'm saying.
Miss Marcy.
I would gladly share that $1 million that he hid with me. I would do that. That would be the right thing to do. I love my uncle and I love my aunt.
You share the $1 million.
That's the other $4 million. That's $1 million.
You know, I said $5 million, though, right?
Yes, I know.
Oh,
yes, you did say $5 million. So that's both short.
Yeah, it's
somebody
right.
took it.
Elena.
I also have a boring answer. I really wouldn't withhold it from her.
Oh, okay. We're going to go with this one.
Yeah, you would.
This up your way. Okay, hold on. We got another
These
one.
$1 million we talking about, people.
Okay.
$5 million.
It seems like we ain't going to get through these questions because we got another one up here. It's from Mr. Scott again. Have you ever used comedy to get out of trouble? Helena.
Please.
Can you come back?
Gets you in trouble. What are you talking about?
All right, Tony Mott. Have you ever used comedy to get out of trouble?
No, sweetheart. If I'm in trouble, whatever I do or whatever I say, I own it, good or bad. You know, no, because I don't lie and I don't roll like that.
Okay, Bruce.
I don't think I've done that either. I think that sometimes out of nervousness, try to get out of a situation. I may try to be funny, but I don't think I planned that way. I'm going to try to be funny so I can get out of a precarious situation. So, yeah.
Okay, Izzy.
Well, you know, back in high school, I was cracking jokes on this 6'6" football player. We was doing your mama jokes. I didn't know his mama passed away. I didn't know that information. So I said what I said, and he was like, yo, after this, you know, I'm going to do something to you, you know, when I see you after this. And I had to crack some jokes to diffuse the situation and everything. I was like, oh, you don't want to do that. You don't want to sprain your wrist before the big game and everything and drop a pass because you was worried about me. You know, my nose too big. You hit this nose, you breaking two of your knuckles. I just let you know that right now. you're not gonna survive. You like think about your career, man, and that saved my life. I wouldn't be here today without that joke.
So you got them to laugh to forget about beating you up.
Yeah.
All right, Marcy.
No, but when I was in high school, I was in grade school, we had to take a hearing test. And I used to always do bets and dares, and I pretended like I couldn't hear. And my mama had to take off work, and black women don't like taking off work back in the day.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't know why I did it. I was just, getting laughs. We had said we was gonna do it, but I was the only fool who went through with it. So they turned the thing up real loud, they go beep. And I took off the headphones. I said, when y'all gonna start beeping? So my mama had to go take me to an ear, nose, and throat specialist, and she ain't like that. Oh. So even if I couldn't hear, I felt something.
Yeah.
Helena.
Okay. Just last night I was on a Zoom and I was telling them a story about something that happened, and I could have got myself in trouble because if it got back to the person I was talking about, he could have been really mad, but I made it funny enough that they didn't see it like that. And that was just last night.
Wow. Now, for me, it said, have you ever used comedy to get out of trouble? Actually, I used comedy was the first time I used comedy was to get out of trouble because I went to prison when I was 18. And when I was there, I was 18 and I was small. And to keep the guys, on my block, I would start cracking jokes and I would make people laugh. And actually, that's how I started doing comedy. And it worked. It got me through all them years and nobody touched me because I was the funny guy. The funny guy in laughing, not the funny guy.
Oh, okay. Clarity.
I'm glad you cleaned that up.
Yeah, I can clear that up.
Probably was all little and cute and tight. All the muscles. Mm-hmm.
Come in, you teddy bear.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This one is
you might be under that, down in the garage or something.
Get some of these. Okay, so we're gonna go on to Rufus from Bear, Delaware. Name something a broke person always got. All right, we're gonna start with Marcy.
A story. Man, you ain't gonna believe what happened.
You got that right. All right.
Yeah.
Izzy.
Oh, they always got a prayer for you. Ever give a homeless person some money? Be like, hey, man, God bless you. I'm going to pray for you. Man, pray for yourself. You need the prayer. That's what you... Your prayers ain't going nowhere. Don't pray for me. I don't need your prayers.
Yo, that is it. That is it. Prayer.
I was going to say an excuse. They always have an excuse. It's always somebody else's fault, Yeah, not my fault. I'm poor. Not my fault. I'm in this situation. It's the other guy's fault. Yeah. Blame. Yeah.
All right, Tony Mott.
They always got that brown cardboard, man. They so tough now. They sitting at the highway entrance and exit. The brown cardboard, words all on it, like they really wrote that.
They did. They got it from Homeless Depot.
Homeless people.
Yeah.
All right.
Crazy.
Helene.
I've been giving so much money to people on the internet, help pay for this. What are they called? Bruce, what do you call those? All the people that want money, the homeless, but also people who have projects. What are they called?
GoFundMes.
Yeah, the GoFundMe. Well, I got a cardboard outside my apartment. GoFundMe and help me pay my rent now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, now I got these two questions. This is from Tom from Cleveland, Ohio. Now just try to keep your answer as short as possible. But this is what would you do? What would you do if you go to the family cookout with your new girlfriend or boyfriend and your aunt and uncle comes up to them and say, "What you doing here? You need another bill paid." What would you do, Helena?
I can see that happening. I can see that happening. That kind of really did kind of happen. That's all I can say about that one. That's a reality.
Okay, Marcy.
I'll be like, they on drugs. Don't listen to them. Simple.
They on drugs.
Yeah.
All
Right.
Oh, I'll probably be speechless. Like, man, you Uncle Earl was paying your bills, man. What you doing, Uncle Earl, to get him to pay your cell phone bill, girl? Oh man, I can't have you out to Uncle Earl, man. They say he got.
So that would be your dumb reason for breaking up.
Yeah, I said I have to leave alone after that one, man. I was like, man, Uncle Earl, I heard he got that. He was on crack back in the 90s. I can't. You ain't mess with Uncle Earl. He was on crack back in the day.
All right, Bruce.
I'd say you're the fourth girlfriend that he's told that to, so ignore him. I'm used to that. I'm used to him. I would expect nothing less from him. Yeah.
All right, Tony Mott.
Well, this is gonna be real short because I come from a big family. My mother didn't take us to people's barbecues and everything. Nobody would ever even ask us to pay a bill. We were never there.
All right. This is for this question is from Daryl. He's from the London. Wow. Why do we buy clothes to go out of town? The people out of town never seen your old clothes. So we're gonna start with Tony Mott.
Well, I'm gonna say this: new clothes is always old clothes, either way it go, because I love to dress and I love to shop. Now, if he was spending his money, he would have something to say. But since he's not spending his money, he should never have anything to say. A woman never has too much of nothing.
All right, Bruce.
Oh, new clothes, old clothes. I style in any type, so it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, but all right, this is what he's trying to say. Why we go out and buy new clothes when we going out of town? Because the people that you meet out of town never seen your old clothes anyway. So what you wear is new to them.
Right,
so why
right.
buy new clothes just to go out of town?
Well, I never really bought new clothes to go out of town, but I understand what you're saying. Like if we've gone on a cruise or something, I may buy something new just to makes you feel good. Sometimes it just makes you feel good to put something different on. Whether you see somebody you don't know or not, that doesn't make the difference to me. It's just more that I feel good about whatever I'm wearing. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with that to a point because I would feel good with my old clothes on and the money from the money I would have spent in new clothes in my pocket. So I wouldn't care.
Like I just said about that spending that money.
Helena.
I'm the opposite. That's okay. I'm the opposite of Bruce. I don't like people who know me to see me in the same clothes often. And when I go out of town, I do feel like for some reason I don't want to go in my suitcase and take out my clothes, which is stupid. I don't know why. I do it.
All right, Marcy.
It's the principle. I want to look good in my new clothes, and I want them to see my new clothes. Who cares about the old clothes? I want to see what I got on now.
But what if you dressed up in your clothes you got now and went on stage and they'd be like, "Oh, you look really nice. You're really nice." They don't know whether or not it's old or new.
But I know.
There it is, baby.
I think it's a mind thing. It's a mind thing.
Oh, we got 10 minutes left.
Okay.
Izzy, what's your
Man, I like to get new clothes because sometimes I want to be a different person when I go out of town. I want to be a new person.
Right.
I want to go out of town and pretend I'm a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. So I'm gonna get me my suit and my gator shoes to flex in the lot to the out of town women.
I know that's right, baby.
Those Armani.
I'm out of town.
The Hermes tie. Yeah.
We got 10 minutes left.
We can do it.
And we got this one question, really quick. This is from Monica from do I got any more? Monica from Oakland, California. Name something about you that's pretty awful early in the morning? Helene.
Early in the morning, I go on Facebook and I make happy birthday jokes for people who are comedians. I say any subject you want, I'll write you a joke. As soon as I see the birthdays early in the morning, 6 a.m.
All right, Marky.
Boy, this dragon breath. Woo! I get up and go to. I don't even want to talk in my dreams. I'll go back to sleep. I gotta brush my teeth right away.
See,
Because I
now,
sleep with my mouth closed.
for me, that is not awful because that's like my alarm. Because I had a pillow here, and when I breathe, it hits me back, and I'm like, "Oh, time to get up."
Oh.
So that's a good thing for me. Izzy.
My attitude early in the morning when I don't have a good attitude when I get up early in the morning. Don't talk to me. Don't ask me nothing before 7. Before I get my cup of coffee, I'm a demon. I'm a terrible person.
All right, Bruce.
See, I'm the Energizer Bunny really early in the morning. I'm up at 5 usually. It doesn't matter what time I go to bed. And my family and friends can't understand how I have so much energy in the morning. And because that's when I get the most accomplished, so that's kind of rubs people the wrong way.
That's
All
true.
right,
I'm like
Tony
that too.
Fox.
I will go along with my baby girl underneath me, baby. The breath. I don't want to talk to myself. I don't want to smell nothing, sweetie. I be running around with a mask on before I get to that bathroom with that Listerine double shot.
Okay, now maybe it's just me. Let me ask y'all this. This is a question. How many of y'all seen The Green Mile?
Yep.
Oh,
Those look like
I
the
have
movie.
not. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Great
No,
movie.
Jordan. James Cromwell.
That's me.
He looked just like him.
Yes.
Tony,
Yes, Babe the Pig. You ever see the movie Babe the Pig?
Babe the Pig, the
Warden.
father.
Right.
Sitting
I-
here
I also-
Yeah, I've seen that one.
I get that all the time. I'm like his double. Yes.
like, who do he look like? Who do he look like?
The warden off Green Mile. Yeah.
Y'all,
Tom Hanks.
Exactly.
no, not the tall guy. When they picked the dude up and he came down there, he said, "What the heck was that got going on?"
Exactly.
Do
Exactly.
you get that a lot, Bruce?
Absolutely. All the
Yeah.
time. Also, I get Peter Townsend from The Who. Have you ever seen the rock group The Who?
Oh no,
You wouldn't know that. Who? But that's definitely James Cromwell. James Cromwell. I get on stage and the first thing they say is, Sometimes I get on stage and I say, no, this is not James Cromwell from London. This is Bruce Lipsky from Long Island. Sorry to disappoint you.
Well, you know what, Stefan? Real quick. Real quick. I don't allow guys to call my house until after 10 a.m. because I sound like a drag queen early in the morning. Don't call.
For real?
Yes, call me after 10.
All right, we're out of. We're running out of time. I want to thank y'all for being a guest on my show.
Yes, sir.
Announcement I need to make to everybody watching here in Pittsburgh. We having a murder mystery dinner show. I'm one of the stars in this play. So come down to the Hosanna House in Wilkinsburg and come check out the show. You can hit me up on Facebook if you need more information. Y'all come watch the show. I want to thank y'all so much for being on my guest, and I will be getting back in contact with y'all and for later shows coming up. So I want to thank y'all and good night to everybody. And
Good night. Nice meeting everybody.
Thank you for having me. And good night to everyone.
A lot of
So
fun.
much
Thank
fun.
you.
Bye, Stefan.
Nice meeting you.
Even though I had you in
Have a
second
great
grade,
night.
it was terrible.
Maybe one day we'll share the stage together.
Yes, I love that.
I would
All
say
right.
so.
New York. All of you come to New
Sure.
York. Bruce and I will be there in New York. We'll put you on a show that we could go to in Broadway in New York.
Cool.
I'm
I'm
gonna hold
down.
you to that too. I'm gonna hold
Right,
you
Oh,
to
I
right.
mean
that.
it. 10 o'clock show. I'll get you on a 10 o'clock show in New York City.
all right, good night.
And I'm ready to go there.
Just bring your new clothes. That's all.
Ah.
Every new clothes. You know I'm hold her to that shit, don't you?
Oh, that.